Hello YouTube. Today I have for your reviewing pleasure a 1973 MPC by General Mills original authentic NASCAR series Pearson Pontiac GTO. Now, as you can see here by the little bonus bubble, it actually comes with the clear body. It is a very intriguing kit at best. So, taking a look around here, you can see the original picture of the original car, driven by Pearson. Little blurb here on, or little side detail there, showing that box art with kit number 1-1706-225. And then a see-through version to show what the kit could look like once painted up, along with all of the different detail information, for it. So let's go ahead and crack open the box and see what comes in this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and tip this down just a bit. Set that up out of the way. Alright, so let's take a look. Decals. Alright, so normal old MPC style of instructions. So start off with a little history blurb of the driver, of the series, how to build a model, those kind of things. Flipping this over, we then start kind of at the back where you're starting to build the body first. It is interesting that you would be building it body first, but that's how they did it at the time. Then we'll put some additional detail on, such as the rear window bracings, the rear spoiler, bumper, then painting the interior, putting the fuel cell in, then starting on the big block motor, getting that all detailed up. All the wheel assembly. Coming to the back side here, your rear suspension, front suspension, reminding you, check the alignment, make sure that it aligned correctly. Then the front suspension, checking the alignment for that, putting in some additional bracing for around it, radiator, oil sump, oil coolers, then putting the wheels on, getting those fully attached, then building up that roll cage, getting the rest of the instrument panel, gauge clusters all built as well here with the dash after you finish the exhaust. Finishing up the roll cage, finishing up the plumbing of the motor, and then dropping that body onto the chassis and completing your kit. So, pretty straightforward instructions. We'll take a quick glance here at the decals, which mine have really kind of yellowed over the ages. It is fun in the sense that it does have the original NASCAR logo up there, Winston Cup, all of the contingency decals, obviously Pearson for the driver, and then your number for the roof, and then side sponsorships, CV Enterprises in this case. So here is, go ahead and grab out all of the clear parts here. Some of them have kind of fallen off of the screws. This body is 100% minus the rear bumper. Go ahead, yeah. I apologize for bumping the camera stand there. So again, minus the rear bumper, this car is 100% clear-bodied. You only have 2 ejector pin marks here in the back that would have to, if you wanted to make it 100% transparent to where there's nothing there, you'd have to sand those out. Kind of an ingenious idea I was thinking of doing with this, because I do want to eventually build this kit. Call me crazy, but you do have the front grille piece as well, clear, popping in. the one thing that I thought about doing is I have a clear hauler trailer. And basically masking off literally one half of the car, keeping this side or this side, depending on what it is, clear, and painting the rest to match what the normal paint scheme would have been of the car. But again, it's just amazing to see this. Obviously, through the years, there had been nicks and scrapes against from where it had, been just tossed around in a box. But again, something you definitely don't see every day. So we'll go ahead and set all of these clear parts. Oh, it also comes with something else interesting. It actually also came with see-through valve covers and heads. So you get to see all the way down to and through the motor. Here would be the chrome tree, minus a couple of parts that have fallen off. Like I said, rear bumper was one of them. Front guard here. A couple of additional items there. The chrome tree. Last thing out of the box, just to go ahead and get that out of the way, is going to be the tires. So you have the 4 NASCAR Goodyear race tires. And then all of this is in one bag, and as this bag is sealed, I do not wish to open it, as I do not wish to lose any parts. But we do have the old NASCAR racing rims, the old style of racing rims, the stripped down frame and chassis, engine. To be honest, if you've built most car kits, this bag is not going to be much different, minus things like the roll cage, which does have like a protective padding. Let's see if I can get this up and into the view. So yeah, you can see right there kind of like a ribbing effect on the roll cage, which would have been the padding. Obviously, things are going to be a lot more just blocked out, so the dash is going to be very simplistic. But if you've built most race cars, it's going to be very similar to this. So, like I said, I do apologize if you were hoping to see an exact sprue by sprue review, but as that bag I know has loose parts, I don't want to risk losing anything. So hopefully you've enjoyed a look into a bit of a rare and I know expensive kit, which would be the David Pearson's Pontiac GTO from MPC General Mills.